Can we be real for a second? A lot of us have fallen into the sneaky anti-aging trap that is quietly stealing the joy out of our 50s and 60s. We're constantly being told to fight, hide, fix our age. But today, I'm going to show you why dropping that toxic mindset can actually help us live better. Because around here at 60 and ready to chat, we sparkle. Hi, I'm Ann Johnson. Y'all ready to chat? Let me ask you something. When did aging become a failure? At some point, culture decided that the goal of life was to look like you hadn't lived it. Think about that a second. We're the first generation of women told to erase the evidence of our lives. The laugh lines of raising kids, the gray hair from the stressful years, and the wisdom that came from surviving days we never thought we'd get through. All of that is something we're now supposed to hide. And the message isn't subtle. Everywhere you turn, the message is the same. Stay young, age backwards, turn back the hands of time. But here's the problem. If your goal is not to age, you're automatically at war with time, and that's not something you're going to win. I was telling my 88-year-old mother that I was putting together this chat for all of you, and that it was about anti-aging, and she said, "Anti-aging, what a joke. Because if you're not aging, you're not living." At first, I thought, that's a little morbid. Anti-aging is the same as death. But then I thought about it. Anti-aging was a toxic trap. It didn't make sense. Here's something that does make sense, and that's if you tap that subscribe button. We're trying to build a community here, and I'd really like you to be part of it. Thank you. Here's where the toxic trap gets a little sneaky. It turns life into a constant comparison. You start measuring everything against your younger face, your younger body, your younger energy. And suddenly you're not appreciating who you are. You're mourning who you used to be. But life doesn't move backwards. It moves forward. And when we spend our time constantly trying to rewind the clock, we miss out on what's happening today. So, in a strange way, my mom's right. The anti-aging is anti-live. Because frankly, instead of asking, what can I do in this stage of my life? I'm asking, how can I pretend I'm still in that other stage of my life, the youthful stage? Now, let's be honest. Age does change us. It changes our bodies. It changes our priorities. It shifts our energy. But here's something interesting that happens to most women in midlife, and that is you don't care anymore about what other people think about you. You only start noticing what really matters. The drama that used to consume you now just feels exhausting. The approval you used to chase, you don't need it anymore. And the things that bring you joy are surprisingly simple. Good conversation, a nice dinner, peace in your mind, people who know the real you. That's what brings you joy now. There's a freedom that comes in this stage of your life that young people just have no clue about. Because experience changes you. You stop trying to prove something and just start enjoying something. Let me tell you when I fell into the trap. I was getting ready to go out, putting my makeup on, not going anywhere in particular, just running some errands. And I was doing something that I hadn't realized I had started doing. And that was I was scanning my face like a critic, not like a person, like an inspector. And as I was inspecting, I was looking and I thought, this is a new line. When did that show up? What can I do about it? And then it hit me. I wasn't getting ready for the day. I was evaluating the damage. And I thought to myself, when did this become normal? When did looking at my face turn into an audit? Is anyone else there auditing their face in the morning when they get ready? Or is it just me? Because I guarantee you, when I was 25 years old, I did not stand in front of the mirror looking for flaws. I stood in front of the mirror wondering what the day held for me, looking at the day with excitement, not evaluating the damage on my face. Somewhere along the way, the mirror stopped being a window and started being a scoreboard. And that's when I realized just how powerful this anti-aging message, this trap, really is. It starts changing you, not overnight, but little by little as you go along, slowly over the years, until someday you're standing in front of the mirror, judging the evidence of the life you lived. And that's when the whole thing started feeling backwards to me, because the lines on our face don't come from nothing. They come from laughing. They come from crying. They come from worrying about the people we love and living through things that changed us. And suddenly the question isn't, how do I erase this? The question should be, why am I apologizing for this? Because the goal in life isn't to avoid aging. The goal is to live well while it's happening. That's what I call ProAging. ProAging means taking care of your body to stay healthy, not because you want to erase a birthday. It means letting your hair go gray and knowing there's no way it's going to ruin your life. And it might mean letting go of expectations that were never yours in the first place. In other words, you stop trying to perform youth and you start building a life that fits you now. What if the goal wasn't to avoid aging, but to live the best life we can right now? But keep in mind, pro-aging doesn't mean giving up. It doesn't mean letting yourself go. I mean, I like a good serum or face cream as much as the next woman coming along because it makes me feel good, not because I'm chasing that 25-year-old I used to be. It means that every year you live is a year that you get to experience, really experience life. Instead of asking, how do I look younger? You start asking, how do I live better? How do I stay curious? How do I stay strong? And how do I keep growing as a person? Because the truth is, aging is not the opposite of youth. Aging is the continuation of life. And frankly, the people who are the most happy in this stage of life are the ones who aren't trying to rewind it. They're the ones who are trying to use it well. So if you've been feeling the pressure to fight aging, hide aging, or pretend it's not really happening, I want to offer you a different perspective. Maybe aging isn't the enemy. Maybe it's the invitation, an invitation to live with more honesty, more clarity, and a lot less pressure to impress people who probably weren't paying that much attention to begin with. So I'm curious, have you ever felt the anti-aging pressure? Did you escape from the trap? How did you do it? Tell us in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for the chat.